the virus enter through the skin through a wound, and I invade the cells using surface proteins, and I bind to a surface to a receptor on the cells using antigens.
So the first barrier of the immune system is the skin, and it creates resistance to the virus. It can include, obviously, the skin, the hydrochloric acid in the stomach, the cilia lining in the trachea, the antibacterial properties of the saliva, and the tears in the eye, which contain an enzyme. But when there's tissue damages, it's easier for the virus to slip through.
Oh, I slipped through.
Okay. All right. Good. It's all on video. All right.
Mast cells are found in the interstitial tissue and bloodstream, and they secrete histamine.
Histamine secreted by the mast cells dilate the blood vessels and make them more permeable for white blood cells, neutrophils, natural killer cells, and macrophages.
So the macrophage is attracted by the histamine. It also releases cytokines, which signals and recruits other cells into the area, but its main job is to engulf the bacteria and present its antigens.
I am the antigen presenting cell. So basically what I do is I process and present antigens for recognition by lymphocytes, and those include the dendritic cells, the macrophages, and B cells.
Okay, so interferons are a type of cytokines, specifically a glycoprotein, which is used against viral infections. So it has three main jobs. It signals neighboring cells to decrease their cell membrane permeability. It signals neighboring cells to increase antiviral defense. And it signals neighboring cells to commit suicide to prevent the virus from spreading.
So I'm stimulated by interferon. So I am the natural killer cell, and I'm the component of innate immune system. I play a major role in the host rejection of both tumors and virally infected cells. Natural killer cells are present in blood, and it can move into other tissues to find target cells. So interferon secreted by the macrophage activates and facilitates the entry of natural killer cell, of course, and the release of peripherin from the natural killer cell and gran enzymes, which causes lysis of the target cell.
Interleukin-1 is released by the macrophage, and it determines the differentiation of the T lymphocyte either into a helper T cell or a cytotoxic T cell.
I am activated by the dendritic cell.
So the dendritic cell will process the antigen material to present to the T cells. So by doing that, it will migrate to the lymph node and will interpret the T cells.
And so now that the T lymphocyte has interacted with the dendritic, it's activated, and the interleukin 1 and 2 helps it mature into either a killer T cell or a helper T cell.
So I'm a cytotoxic cell, which is also the killer cell. I'm released by the lymphocytes, and I'm stimulated by the helper T cells.
I'm a helper T cell, and I release chemical messengers that are cytokines, specifically interleukin 2, and that helps activate cytotoxic T cells to kill infected target cells.
So I release cytokines, and I'm known as the suppressor cell, that complete immune system, also known as a killer cell that kills cancer cells and other cells infected by virus. I attach to an infected cell and release perforin, and the cell undergoes lysis.
When I release interleukin 2, I activate B cells to secrete antibodies and macrophages, and I also help maturation of B cells into plasma cells and memory B cells.
I'm a B cell, and once I'm activated, I either turn into a memory B cell or a plasma cell.
I'm a plasma cell. I go through colonial expansion and then release antibodies.
So many antibodies are released, and they bind to the antigen, specific antigen makes it clump. So it is big enough for the macrophage to engulf the virus. Also, I activate the complement system and destroy the bacteria with lysis. I also release IgE, so the mast cell process can continue to make more antibodies.
Okay, so the memory T cell remains after the virus has been eliminated, and it stays in the thymus. And it short circuits the process of the dendritic cells and the macrophages identifying the antigens.